If you are struggling as a photographer to get booked consistently and to have enough clients every single month, then your core problem is marketing, which simply means not enough people know about your stuff. Not enough people know about your services. So in this video, I put together 9 of my very best marketing ideas and tools that will help you to change that and to have consistent bookings coming in every single month. This will fill up your calendar so you can not only survive in this career, but you can thrive and you can make enough money to save, to reinvest in your business, and to actually turn a profit. If you're new to the channel, hi, I'm Katja. I'm 36 years old and I'm a professional photographer running my own successful photography business out in Berlin, Germany. In my business, I focus on personal branding photography, on business photography, and headshots. And on this channel, I pass on all the business lessons that I'm learning along the way onto you so you can make money with your photography and have some fun. The very first marketing idea is to limit your spots and post about it. So this marketing strategy is super duper simple and it has completely changed the game for me and the way that I get bookings through Instagram, because I started limiting my spots and my availability every single month. And then I would post when I was available on my Instagram every single time, almost every single week. So I would say something like, I have 3 headshot slots available this month. And then I would sometimes give the dates and sometimes I wouldn't. And I would see if people would reply to my story on Instagram. You can not only do this on Instagram, you can also do it via newsletter or LinkedIn or whichever social media platform you are on, maybe Facebook, but let people know that you have limited capacity because this creates scarcity and people are more motivated by scarcity and it gives people a little nudge to decide to book you if they have been contemplating and thinking about it previously. The important thing about this marketing strategy is to do it on the regular. If you do it once and nobody replies, nobody reaches out, it doesn't mean anything. You have to keep doing it. Find a rhythm for yourself. Maybe you want to do it every single week. Maybe you want to do it bi-weekly or monthly, whatever works for you and makes you feel comfortable in this maybe first uncomfortable step in the beginning. Do that, but don't give up. It will come through doing it consistently. Okay, the second marketing tool we're going to talk about is your email list. If you are working as a photographer and you don't have an email list of your past clients yet, then you are missing out big time on a huge marketing opportunity. Because by sending out emails to your past clients, you can reactivate those clients and get them to book you again for more gigs. And the best part is it doesn't have to be complicated at all because an email list can simply be created in your email program in an Excel sheet where you put in all the names and all the data of your past clients that you have worked with previously. You can also use a free newsletter tool for this like MailChimp or MailerLite. There's tons of tools out there that you can check out to create your list in there and then actually segment your clients into different categories depending on what type of bookings they were doing with you. And once you have your email list, what you're going to do is to send out your offers, your packages, or your free booking dates to those past customers on a regular, because chances are they already forgot about you. And this is a great reminder, not only for them, but maybe they can recommend you to somebody else because they loved the experience of shooting with you. All right. Idea number 3 is to use LinkedIn. I have an entire video on my channel about how photographers can use LinkedIn to get clients. But let me just tell you this. LinkedIn is a majorly underrated social media platform for photographers to find clients. Because on LinkedIn, you have clients who have bigger budgets and who are constantly in need of photography, even if it's only a business headshot for their LinkedIn profile. So photographers, don't be sleeping on this and start making content on LinkedIn and posting stuff. And that doesn't have to be super complicated. It can be as simple as just sharing your previous photo shoots on there, sharing your work, sharing your portfolio, sharing about the clients that you have previously worked with, and actually linking them and tagging them. So you start expanding your reach and your network, and people start actually seeing your work and becoming interested in working with you as well. It is a professional platform where people look for collaboration. They look to hire people. So if you are not on there posting, you are missing out on a huge chunk of potential clients. Before I move on to the next point, I want to mention the platform where I personally go to buy or sell my used photography gear. So MPB is one of the best places for photographers to buy or sell used photography gear. I love browsing their cameras and their lenses to get inspired what I should purchase next. And because I can be super secure in the fact that all of the stuff that is sold on there has been vetted by their experts. And you also get a guarantee with your purchase. So if something is wrong with the camera or lens, they can take it back and they can repair it for you. I also love that it's a one-stop shop for me to actually resell my old photography gear that for some reason I don't want to use anymore, or I just no longer need. And I can go to their sell section, put in the name of the model, and they will provide me with a price that they would buy it for. So if you're currently shopping around for some new gear, or you have stuff that you want to sell lying around in your house, then check out MPB. I'll link them in the description below. And thanks to them for sponsoring this segment of the video. Marketing idea number 4 is to offer free consultations. So you've probably seen this method from other businesses out there where it has a button next to their name or a call to action on one of their social media posts where it says, book a 20-minute consultation with me, or book a free call, or something along those lines. So free consultations are an amazing marketing tool for people to get to know you and to get to know your product and your offer without taking any risk of already booking you. So a free consultation basically turns into a sales pitch from your side, but also it has to have some value provided to the customer. What could this be for photographers? So a free consultation could look like you figuring out what type of photo shooting actually fits that customer. You talk to them, you find out what they want, what their goals are with these pictures, how many they want, and then you basically recommend a custom-made, tailor-made package to that person that you could offer to them. A free consultation could also be like a color analysis or an outfit check for a photo shoot for your potential clients. So basically you would say something like, you have no idea what to wear to your photo shoot, book a free 20-minute consultation with me and I will go through the outfits with you to help you figure out what you could wear to a photo shoot. Again, the goal of this is to get people in the door and to get people to get to know you, to get to trust you, to build a relationship so then they can make an informed decision whether they want to book with you and hire you as a photographer or not. It gives you engagement, it gives you exposure, and it's a great tool to get bookings as a photographer. Idea number 5 is to do printed marketing. People who say that print is dead in marketing are incorrect. Physical flyers and brochures do work in customer acquisition because people have something tangible. They have something to put on their desk, to clip on their fridge, and whenever they see it, they get reminded of the offer. So I would recommend for you to make a beautiful brochure or a flyer with your core offer on there and your contact information, and then spread that around the city in the locations where you would expect potential clients. So that will depend on your photography niche, of course. If you're a wedding photographer, then hit up bridal shops. If you're a real estate photographer, hit up real estate agents. If you're a food photographer, hit up restaurants and food businesses. You get the idea, right? People are so overwhelmed with offers online these days. They really love something tangible that they can take home, look at it, see exactly what your price is, see exactly the package that you offer, and have a phone number or email address on there where they can call you up and actually talk to you. I personally love the website Move for this, where you can get printed products for a very reasonable price. This is not sponsored. I just love using their services. They have a ton of templates on there, and you don't even need to be a graphic designer to get good printed products for something like $100 or $200. Just super quickly, if you're enjoying this type of video, please signal it to me by giving it a little like. It's completely free for you, and I'll appreciate it so, so much. And I'll make more videos just like this one for you on the channel. Thanks. Idea number 6 is to partner with other businesses. So as a photographer, you can actually partner with other businesses who will do the marketing for you. So for wedding photographers, this could be partnering with wedding planners or wedding venues or cake shops to become their go-to photographer that they recommend to their clients. And in exchange, you will recommend their services to your client. Another idea for portrait photographers would be to partner with a hairdresser or with a makeup artist. Have them recommend you as a photographer and you recommend them as the hair or makeup person for a shooting. Of course, this works across all the other photography genres as well. If you do real estate, you can partner with real estate agents. If you do music photography, you can partner with concert venues. If you do personal branding, you can partner with graphic designers or website builders. There's tons of opportunity to partner with other businesses out there, and it's a great marketing tool that I don't see people use enough. Marketing idea number 7 is to share your work online. I know all your photographers out there are completely over this advice and you can't hear it anymore, but sharing your work on social media is one of the biggest marketing opportunities of our time. Why? Because it's completely free. It does cost you your time and some effort, but the return on that investment of your time is exponential if you get the flywheel going. An important distinction is to not share the stuff that you are just shooting casually, but to share your actual work. So stuff that people have hired you for, so other clients can see what type of results they can get if they decide to work with you. So if you're sharing like the dog that you photographed or the flowers in your home or the nice, beautiful landscape, then this kind of effort goes to waste because client cannot see themselves in this type of work. So you can have a hobby page as a photographer and you can have a professional page. And for your professional page, I would strongly recommend to post mostly your work portfolio. And if you're saying, I don't have a work portfolio yet because I'm just starting out, it's not a problem. Then you can start building a client portfolio by starting to do portfolio shoots and actually work with people who would be the type of people who could end up booking you for a job. So don't just do fun little fashion creative shoots with your friends if you want to get hired. Do business shoots, do product photos, do personal branding stuff, do weddings, stuff that people actually pay money for and hire photographers for. And then post this type of portfolio work on your page so people see it and then they get the idea that they can book you too for a similar result. All right, marketing strategy number 8 is to engage your network of family and friends. Let me ask you, do all your family and friends and colleagues know that you are a photographer and you are offering the packages that you are offering? Because chances are people don't really know what you are doing, what you're specializing in, and what you are offering. So a very simple step to engage them would be to just talk about your business more with them and to tell them, hey, I'm looking for new clients to shoot some weddings this summer. And maybe you know somebody who's getting married. Could you maybe recommend me to them? Or something like, I'm looking to build up my business portrait portfolio and I'm offering like discounted shoots to do business portraits. Do you know anybody who might be interested in that? Basically, you will use your network to spread the information about what you're doing, what you're offering, maybe your latest promotions, that you have open spots, and maybe you could even figure out some kind of reward system that whenever people from your family and friends bring you a client, you give them a little percentage of that booking. Don't make it cringy and don't make it complicated and don't put pressure on people, but you can basically engage your network to help you to become more successful and make it into a win-win situation for everybody. The next marketing tactic is to share your expertise online. So as a photographer, you should position yourself as an expert in your field online. So this means that all the potential questions that your clients or your prospective clients might have, you can answer, and you do answer in the content that you post. So stuff like, how can I pose in a shoot? What should I wear for a shoot? How do I make my makeup look good for a shoot? What type of photos do I need for my business? How do I find out which colors suit me and look good in photos? How do I use photos for personal branding? So all these questions should be your expertise as a photographer working with clients. And if you post about these questions and you give answers and you give out your advice, then people will come to you as the expert and book you for their shoots. So basically, you are starting out by positioning yourself as an expert and providing a ton of value for free to the people out there. And then this will attract the right person, the right clients to you and to your business. So if you got yourself some marketing ideas from this video, then please subscribe to the channel and I'll speak to you in my next one. Bye bye.